All right, let's begin. So, could you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Seho Hwang. Yes,
And does your name have any special meaning?
special meaning. So, Se in Korean means the world, and Ho means like the shine. So, my dad gave me the name to like shine the world. Yeah, so
Very
it's
nice.
pretty nice.
And are you working or are you a student?
So, I quit my job last month because I didn't really like the desk job, and I just started working as a tour guide. Started on Monday actually. There would be a lot of like foreigners coming, and then I would give them like tours around Seoul. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you do when you have some free time?
During free time, I like to go to the gym. I've been working out for a while, since like 9th grade, and I really like watching sports. I like watching soccer, baseball, American football, just Major League Baseball too, and yeah, just overall watch lots of sports and watch TikTok and Instagram videos a lot. It takes me a lot of time. It's an unhealthy amount of yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about birthday. So, what
birthday.
do you usually do on your birthday?
My birthday, I usually spend time with my family because they take me out on a nice dinner. I go to hotel and I'll go to like buffet and stuff. I like to eat a lot. So just grab like 5-6 plates, and I'll usually get like food coma afterwards. But that's my best birthday gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think it's important for you to celebrate your birthday?
Oh yeah, I'm a big birthday guy. At like midnight, like going like from August 2nd to August 3rd, I would like wake up, I would have my phone out, and I'm just waiting until my birthday comes out. My family's usually asleep by then, but I like walk around with my phone, and then I'd say like, "Hey Dad, hey Mom, it's my birthday," and they're like, "You're too old to do that." But no,
Nice. All right.
it's your only day out of whole year. There's Christmas, there are other days, but it's your day. So.
True.
Yeah.
And whose birthday do you think is the most important to celebrate?
Who like
Like which
out of
person?
like my family's gonna hate this, but I do have a girlfriend right now. So I think my girlfriend's birthday is the most important day to celebrate. Yeah, have to think about what gift I have to give her, the things to do.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about housework and cooking.
Housework.
So, do you do some cooking in the evening?
Not when I'm in Korea, because there are a lot of kitchen stuff that my mom doesn't want me to break. But when I was in college, I had to do a lot of cooking. There are only like 5 kinds of food that I could cook. Usually, it's not really cooking. They're pretty much just put the frozen food in the tray or on the plate, and then just let the microwave or the oven do all the work.
Absolutely. And do you have breakfast at home every day?
I have brunch because I wouldn't say having a meal at 11 or 12 as breakfast, but that is my first meal of the day. And yeah, usually just lunch.
Okay, and what housework do you like or dislike doing?
I wish I could tell you if I do any of the housework. Oh wow. Well, I can tell you what I dislike. Just maybe throwing the Actually, I like doing the recycles because in Korean apartments we have to like take out all the recycling out. It's actually the only thing I like, enjoy because I get to see what kind of food I ate throughout the week, and then it's like, oh, these are the cans, some soda I drank, some food I ate. It's just the only thing I can help out my family. So.
All right,
Yeah.
that'll do us for part 1. We'll move on to part 2 now.
All right.
Part 2 is here. We give you this one. There's your question, right? And there's a pencil.
Yeah.
So now for this part, I'm going to give you 1 minute to take some notes and prepare for this question. All right? So you can have 1 minute now to prepare.
Okay.
All right, mate, that's 1 minute now.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, for the part 2 question, could you describe a popular, well-known person in your country?
Right now, it's definitely Son Heung-min. He has done so much. He influenced a lot for the Koreans. And what he has done last year was he won the Golden Boots. He scored the most goals in Premier League. And he also scored a huge goal in 2018 against Germany. So I think those two are just the biggest accomplishments that gave a lot of hopes for the fans or even like entire population of Korea. And he's just, I mean, with the World Cup coming up, obviously everyone's just kind of like focusing on him. Like he's one of our only hopes that like maybe we'll win like 1 or 2 games. I mean, he's everywhere on TV, you know, commercials, and you know, I would say that you can ask like the entire population of Korea, and then 99% of the Koreans would say they know. So what I mean, and yeah, I love him because he's the reason for me to just kind of realize like Korea, like the Korean athletes can be good, like outside of Korea or in Europe, which is like the biggest stage for, you know, the athletes to shine their career. Yeah.
All right, man, that's like 1 minute 50 seconds, all right? So in this part of the test, the maximum is 2 minutes. So yeah, it's good time, all right? So I mean, the World Cup's coming.
Yeah, that's why. You know.
You feeling confident?
Hopefully. Yeah, little.
All right, let's go on to part 3. Let's keep it going. So part 3 question, the first one is, what kind of people are popular at work?
What kind of people? Oh, actually, every time I go to an interview at the company, there's always one receptionist or that one person who does all the work that like the people who are on like the board couldn't do. Just kind of knows everything about the company, like where the thing is, like what do you have to do. And basically the person who you meet right when you get accepted to a job, because they would usually kind of help you out. So they're much more important than people like on the board, because you know they pretty much run things. Yeah.
Okay. And which one do you think is more important, having a good relationship with colleagues or doing your work well?
If you do your work well, you usually have good relationship with your colleagues. That's for sure. But I mean, for the company, honestly, it's just if you just sit down and do your work. That's the most profitable work. Yeah.
Okay. And do you think are bosses more popular than employees at work?
Bosses more popular
than employees?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Bosses are our enemies usually. They see a lot of profit. They get a lot of deals from other companies usually, and they don't really know all the pity works all the people have to do. So, yeah, bosses are not really liked.
Is it possible for bosses to be friends with their employees?
Yeah, my past boss I had, he tried so hard to kind of like mingle with us. He's on his 50s, but he kind of tried to catch up on the trends of the MZ generation. Yeah. So they could definitely be popular. They just have to try. Yeah, and accept that things are changing. Yeah.
Yes, right. And what do you think are the benefits when a child is popular at school?
Oh, the benefits. Definitely give them confidence. That's for sure. I wouldn't call myself, I was popular in high school, but I mean, I was an athlete, obviously, and then people knew me, and back then I didn't really speak English that well, but it gave me lots of confidence. Just speaking in front of people, which is very important when you grow up, and just it gives you a lot of confidence. That's for sure. So I think it's important. Yeah.
And what do you think is the best way to make friends with a new person?
Just try to catch up on things. I think making friends definitely takes a lot of effort because I mean, it takes a lot of small talks. So if you know like the recent stuff, or just try to have similarities that usually other people do. I mean, for myself, I'm a big sports guy again, and then if I see like another guy, I would ask him like, "Oh, do you watch any sports?" And if they do, it takes like an hour just conversation about all the sports if we have something in common. So try hard to have like something that you can just always talk about. That's most important. Yeah.
All right, man. That'll do us. We'll finish there. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
That's it. All right. So yeah, let's start with the feedback. So I'd estimate your score. I'd estimate around 8.0.
Okay.
For that. Yeah, it was a good score. Very fluent and good pronunciation. Obviously, very, very clear. Very clear.
Yeah.
The only thing you could do probably to improve your score is try to use a little bit of higher level vocabulary.
Okay.
And better expressions. Try to explain yourself in a little bit more detail.
No.
Especially in some of the part 1 questions, the answers were a little short, so a bit longer if you can.
Yeah.
In part 3 as well, when we say, the questions are more like what kinds of people and what are the benefits when a child is popular at school.
Okay.
So you should keep it like generally speaking rather than your specific story. All right. Grammar, like there's not much to say really. During free time, I would say like in my free time or when I have some free time. Birthday, preposition should be like on my birthday or when it is my birthday, either or. Your old boss, you said he was on his 50s, should be in his 50s. Yeah, in his 50s. One verb was influenced, so you can say just he influenced Korean people, or he had an influence on Korean people. Those are 2 things. So the rest of it is really good. Obviously, you're very comfortable at communicating in English. Just, for someone like you, someone who's higher level, the main thing is adding in maybe some idioms, some phrasal verbs, like increasing the vocabulary you're using. Yeah, but that's good, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.